Hello. Okay. So today is actually an interesting day because I've been cataloging for over a year all of the Disney attire that my family owns. So anything you can wear from like the shoulder pals, ears, jewelry, clothing, shoes, pants, onesies, jackets, you name it. And I've been cataloging them every single day for 405 days. And today was the last day I could find anything in our house. Went through our whole toy closet room, everything. And I've done everything. If I find more, I will add it to the list. But like, I've done everything that we've been able to find in our whole entire house between my kids and my husband. So it's kind of like a sad day, but it's like kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Because I always wanted to catalog how much crap we had. I didn't catalog the decorations because you can't wear those. We have a lot of Disney decorations as well. Lots. Oh, that makes me think I should probably put up my Disney Valentine stuff. So yeah, if I get more stuff, which, let's be real, I will. I'll just keep adding it on as I get it. But I was kind of sad. It's bittersweet. But today we're going to talk about how to help our non-Disney friends or family that come with us to the parks. I thought about this because my husband falls into this category. He's good. My kids and I love Disneyland really, really a lot. And he's like, it's okay. But he would rather us try other experiences, which we've been doing a lot more lately, which is why I've been kind of adding things on here like Seattle and like going to St. George, just kind of giving like more choices for travel because we do like to travel. It's one of our favorite things to do as a family because my husband and I work a lot, and so it's nice to be able to make these memories with each other. So top 6 things to help our friends and family that are non-Disney fans feel a little bit more of the magic. Like try to. Okay, so number 6, maybe not necessarily remind them, but show them how fun it is to get to be with friends and family. That's number 6. You can stand in line for hours and just stand in line. And when the kids are little, they're beating each other up, or you can play games. The Disney app has games on their phone, on their app. So it can be interactive. You can play other games with phones. I've seen like the one where you try and guess the word, and we've played that, rock, paper, scissors, like trying to make the most of standing in lines, because standing in lines is a lot of what you're going to do on a Disney trip, and it can get really boring and tedious and tiring. So enjoying that special time that, hey, we're making some memories, we're having a good time. Sometimes we do like Disney trivia, which is a lot of the app as well, but just have fun with it. So number 6, help them remember we're with the fun people, the people that we love. We're having a good time with the people we love. Number 5, look for ways to save money. I have another video about saving money tips, but it's expensive to go to Disneyland. We get that. So finding ways to help this person feel better by like packing snacks so that we're not constantly buying $7 to $10 churros every 10 minutes, and bringing your own water bottles that are refillable instead of buying the water. They do have cups of water that you can get like at Rancho del Socolo, or they'll just give you cups of water. They don't want anybody to have dehydration problems, but finding ways to just kind of save money, but also like helping them recognize like this is Disneyland. Disneyland is a premium deluxe place. Like they do things right, but it comes at a cost, which is why I also have a video on winning tickets through the radio, because it is expensive, and that's why I look for other ways to try and save money. You can also get like a Sam's Club gift card that you could spend like $45 for a $50 gift card, and then you can use those gift cards for food, for souvenirs. So there's a lot that you can do to help save money, but that's my number 5. Find ways to save money so that the person that you are hanging out with that's a non-Disney fan is like, okay, because it's a hard pill to swallow. I get that. Number 4, I recommend doing something other than the rides the whole time. Yes, the rides are like the glitz and glam, the shine that everybody is really excited about, which I 100% get. And going away a little bit from my number 5 with saving money, maybe think about getting the Lightning Lane Multipass Plus Pass, or, you know, just maybe not like the crazy expensive one that's like $450. I don't know if you guys saw, there's a $10 million like annual pass holder for life, and you can stay in a hotel, and and go to all the Club 33s in Disney World, and go to all the parks like you for the rest of your life for 3 people for $10 million. So if you got that, bless your soul. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be great, but I don't have $10 million. I don't have $1 million. Are you kidding me? Anyway, I diverge. I tend to go off on a tangent. But thinking about like at Universal Studios, they have like a lightning lane kind of it's like a fast pass. It's trying to get you to the front of the line. And Universal's is more money than Disneyland's. And Disneyland tends to do something that's kind of not great for the standby line. But the standby line, they will hold the standby line forever and let like tons and tons and tons of lightning lane people go through instead of going back and forth, which isn't great for the standby line, but it's great for the lightning lane. So consider getting something like that just to kind of help those people that are non-Disney fans not have to stand in line for so long, because they may hate it. It's hard. It's hard to stand in line. Let's not be like, nobody likes to stand in line. Nobody likes to stand in line at grocery stores. Like, this is our jam. We don't like it. We're standing in line for fast food. Like, we just don't like it. But if you are going to Disneyland, you're going to be standing in lines. This can help you get on more rides. But I also recommend doing other things than the rides. There's so much to do in Disneyland. Maybe character meet and greet would be fun, or they have shows, or just stop and listen to the music that's playing. There's like bands and stuff going. Fantasmic is amazing. It's a chance to sit and relax. I think Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln's closed right now, but that's a fun one that's a little bit longer and you're sitting, and like just look for other opportunities that involve relaxing and sitting and doing something a little different. The shows are fun. The music is fun. They do fun things in Disney California Adventure. They have World Color. Like, there's other things to do so that you're not constantly just waiting in line. You're getting immersed in the magic that is Disney. So that was my number 4. It's kind of a split between how to survive the lines and in like a broad sense, like avoid them by doing something else, or get a pass that makes it so you go fast lanes. My number 3 is introduce them to the treats. That's right. The treats. The food is decent in Disneyland. I'm not like a huge, massive, like, oh yeah, hook me up with that. But the treats, they're next level. They're next level. If you have a friend that is a savory fan, there's also really good savory treats too, like the corn dogs and the turkey legs. But the treats, like the sweet treats, dang. A tiger tail, Matterhorn macaroon. I got a whole couple of videos on just treats. There's sweet drinks, like the Boysen apple freeze. Like, there's so many good treats. So fill them with sugar is pretty much what I'm telling you. Spike their glucose. Just do it. Because that's a great way to get some dopamine hits in them, and maybe they'll want to come back with you to Disneyland because they're filling them with sugar. But there's some really, really spot-on treats in Disneyland. They have treats in Disney World, but what I feel like is hard with Disney World is the treats are really spread out. They're at hotels. Like, I couldn't get a beignet. I want a beignet. It's like, see him right there? I want a beignet. It was at a hotel. I'm not going to leave the park and go to a hotel for a beignet, right? So the nice thing about Disneyland is it's compact. So you can go like Jolly Holiday Cafe, which is closed right now, but I think they moved most of their treats over to Corner Cafe. But go there, or at by Winnie the Pooh, they've got a treat store. Like, there's treats and they're so good. They have ice cream. Like, it's just great. So my number 2, or my number 3, get them some sugar. My number 2 is take breaks. There's benches all over the park. And there's places, there's one over by, like, behind the Matterhorn that, like, looks out over on the rivers of America. Like, take breaks. I know for us Disney fans that can be hard, because it's like, we have to hit everything on my list. Right, I get that. But take breaks. Get that treat, sit down, Find a spot in the shade if it's hot and just relax. And it's also fun to just take it all in. Give them a moment to maybe feel a little magic seeping into their bones. So take breaks. That's my number 2. Take breaks. Get them a drink. Tell them to reapply the sunscreen. Take breaks. My number 1, which is really for the Disney fans that are taking their family and friends that are not Disney fans, lower our expectations. We have to lower our expectations. The way that we roll, we are half hour, 45 minutes to an hour at rope drop, like at the front. And we are one of the last people to get kicked out. That's a lot. I think the longest we've ever been in the park was like 18 hours. We were dead. We were dead tired. Like it just, every inch of our bodies ached. I think we walked like 38 miles in the day. So if you are a Disney fan, bring in a non-Disney fan. My husband's on board with this, by the way, because he wants to get the most for his money. So he's like, we're going to be there to there, like open to close. But if you're bringing someone else that's really not a big Disney fan, lower your expectations. Realize they may not want to stay the whole time. They may not want to be there when the park first opens. They may not want to go on every single ride that you want to go on. And maybe it's okay. Maybe you guys can split and like let them go off and get treats while you go on It's a Small World because you just love that ride. But look for ways to lower your expectations so that you're not getting frustrated with them and they're not getting frustrated with you, and that you're having a magical experience, because that's what Disneyland is all about. Magic. And making sure that everybody is having a good time. I feel like I kind of bend over backwards whenever we go so that everybody's having a good time, because it makes me have a good time when everybody's having a good time. But then you'll see me like running through a crowd with 4 churros. I gotta get to my family who's in a line over here, but they need their churros. So, lower your expectations and just try and keep looking for the magic. Hopefully this helps you with your non-Disney friends and family that might be coming with you. Like and subscribe. I will keep coming up with videos for tips and tricks on here as well. Not just for Disneyland, but for also travel. Even though my videos, my shorts with all my Disney attire is going to probably slow down significantly because I'm not going to Disneyland for a while. We just got back. So, hope you have a good day. Thank you.